Hey everyone, Jim with Evolution Power Sports. Wanted to talk about this Pro XP, Millennium Technologies, and for those of you who don't know well, everyone knows Millennium Technologies. So if you've been in the snowmobile world or ATV world, they've been the company that's been redoing cylinders for, I don't know, the last 30 years. Seems like as long as I've been into snowmobiling and ATVs. But they do the cylinder reconditioning, plating, Nicosil plating. So long story short, they approached us about doing a big horsepower, Pro XP. And, so we were in the middle of doing, our own big power packages. So, we said, yeah, let's do it. So they did some cylinder treatments on the cylinders that are in here. These are our billet cylinders that are on this engine. And then we built, the rest of it, kind of around our base engine package. So the cool thing about this car is this is going to be one of their display vehicles, showcasing some of the engine reconditioning services that they offer. And it's making great power. So also TAPP Primary, STM Secondary. So they really spared no expense, plus the nice TPR catch can up there, which works fantastic on these big horsepower cars. EVP exhaust, EVP charge tubes, blow-off valve, and of course, our clutch and calibration on it. So this car right now is E85. We're going to do a pump gas tune for it as well. And so stay tuned, we're going to do a live dyno pull. So this package here, as you can see, made 253 to the wheels. You can see how nice the boost curve is. Air fuel's very conservative. We've been running this car for a while, making really good power. This is, basically the small frame turbo. This is a 43 millimeter turbo. So this is a good power level for the smaller version. We have a 46 millimeter turbo coming soon, which will be good for about 300 wheel, and then an even larger version of that coming as well. Also on this big power package, we've got a fantastic new primary setup from TAPP, a fantastic STM secondary setup for this big power package. The beauty of the TAPP clutch is that we've abused this clutch pretty hard, and the twin cylinder with the harmonics seems to be harder on clutches than the nice 3-cylinder Can-Am. So we've had some durability issues, especially with the OEM clutch on the Polaris. TAPP clutch has been absolutely bulletproof and great. If you're going to add power or just want more reliability in your clutch setup, the TAPP is the way to go. The main thing that we found, or one of the limitations of the Polaris engine, in addition to all of the other components that needed to be improved upon, let's just say, to make big power, the cylinders are one of them. So we demoed the billet cylinders last year, early on in the development program for the Polaris engine, and now they've been fully tested. We've got big power on them, and so what we did was, we basically made a direct replacement cylinder. But a couple things to showcase right away. One is they're iron, completely billet, iron liners, closed deck. We find that closing the top deck of the cylinder provides stability to the cylinder. It doesn't allow the top of that cylinder to kind of walk around under really high cylinder pressures, and also keeps the head gasket from blowing out. We can do O-rings on the cylinders, for big power packages, but up to 300 wheel horsepower, which is like 3 375, almost 400 horsepower. There's not much that's needed to be done here. But if the customer wants to go much beyond that, then we can O-ring it. We can do some other, special sealing treatments on the cylinder. You can see what a beautiful piece this is. And this is really one of the key pieces to making big power. So this, in combination with some of the other products that we get from Brian Crower, TPR Industry, and that's a Polaris on launch control out there right now. So sounds pretty good. That's our big power one. So anyway, great new product from Evolution Power Sports, and coming soon with all the engine packages.